Let's see if that does it. Now the microphone, I think, should be online now. I don't know because I can't hear. Guys, can you hear me? Can you hear me in the chat? Are you able to hear me? Are you able to hear my bodies? I don't know, can you? So you can't hear me. Okay, let's see. Were you able to hear me before? Was it really low, or were you only able to hear me now? I need to know. I need to know. It's important. Okay, good. Okay, let's see. Okay, that's pretty good. Okay, guys. How's everyone doing? How's it been? How's everyone been going? How's it been going? I hope you guys are all doing well and staying safe. I just cleaned the lab up a bit. Let's see. I don't know if this is going to work, but I'm going to try to move. I got a new webcam. Let's see if we can't migrate to the new facilities here. What happens when I do to go to... No. Yep. Oh, okay. Am I back? Am I back? Okay, is the voice back? I need to know. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? No microphone. Am I clear? Am I too loud? Am I not loud enough? I need to know. Okay. Let's see. Let me sort of get some things going here. I'm nude. I'm a nudist. Okay. Give me just a second, guys. Okay, good. We're back. We're back. We're doing well. So, tell me, what's been going on? Tell me, everybody, How's everyone been doing? It's been a while. It's been a while since we've been around, but here we are. Okay, is the I've dropped the background music by just a bit. I hope that's okay. I hope that wasn't too low. I hope you guys can still hear. Trying to stay safe. Thank you for your concerns and for your body. Too low. Okay. So, what should we do? Should we do something today? Hopefully soon. Hopefully pretty soon. I need a haircut. I need a haircut bad. Hey, from Portugal. Thank you, Portugal. I don't speak Portuguese, but in a similar tongue. Buenos dias, senor. You're damn right it's a portable heater. Listen, it's cold here. Okay? It's not warm. This isn't a warm climate currently. Dubai, I love Dubai. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful place. Thank you from India. Much love back to you. Hello, my friends, my friends from Ireland. You know, I've actually, you want to know something interesting about me? Now, here's some real talk. I am one of the few heirs to a derelict castle in Scotland, of the Burnett clan lineage. I'm one of the last remaining of that family, and it's really interesting. Maybe we'll talk about that and how I'm really a Scots king in a future episode. Let's see what we have over here. I'm not going to reveal the boxes, of course, because there are names and addresses of my customers, but let's see what we have. This is from... All right, let me look this up real quick. Let me see what we've got to do. Maybe we should just do a system today. How does that sound? Let me pull up a browser here. Just do a little something impromptu here. Okay, let me just look this up to see what this is. This is from a Richard Nudieberger. No, not doing that one, because that one is lame. Everyone's seen that 1,000 times. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to shake everybody down there. Let's see what this is. Okay, maybe we'll do that one. I'll set that to the side, like a real man. Okay, who's this guy? Okay. Anywho, yeah, I'm going to be streaming again, guys, soon. For real, just like the old days. I'm waiting for some things to happen. Oh, wait a minute. I'll tell you what. Ricardo. Just a second. Let me check this out real quick. I'm horny for you tonight. Ooh. I wrote that. Oh, I know what that is. Okay. I'll take care of that. Hey, how's it going? Do we have an update on Bob's mastitis? You know, I hope that the doctors can cure him of his issues. You know, I hope so. Okay, let's see. Let me think. Let me think, goddammit. Let's see what we have. Okay. Okay, I got a package from a Tricky Dick Richard Jameson. Let me see what that is. I know that he, no, son of a bitch. God damn it. Okay. I'm going to do this over here so you guys can't see, because you guys don't need to see this. I'm going to finger you tonight. Ooh. I'm just kidding about that. I'm not... Unless the money's good, you know. So this is always unfortunate. You know, I never know. This is a N64 sent to me from a customer who wants to have the N64 RGB installation. Now, immediately I always look at these because there's always that one or two customers out there, but can anyone tell me, you know, what the problem might be with that when installing my little modification? Does anyone have any idea? Right? Anybody? It's an NS2. It's not an NS1. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to lab modding and we're going to come right over here. We're back, bitches! We're back! Let's take it apart because quite frankly, a lot of customers, what happens is from time to time when this does happen, is that for whatever reason, they have a CPU 04 or CPU 03, which are the compatible mainboard revisions. For whatever reason, they've swapped mainboards from one system to the next. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this apart. We're going to take a quick look to see if that is in fact the case. Otherwise, this customer is going to be charged a $30 servicing fee because I've had to waste time doing this shit because they didn't do their own due diligence and they've wasted my time. So here we have it. Going to rip this down. Just like that. Okay, those are all the screws. Let's just take a look at what we have. Whoa! CPU 05. Okay. Total waste of my goddamn time. So we're going to put this back. Sorry about that, guys. Is stripping the screw console screws ever a concern? Well, what you're hearing actually is you're hearing the clutch. You're hearing the clutch on my screwdriver slip. And when you have that slipping clutch butted up against a screw, it's going to make a ching chang clang 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 noise. I'll demonstrate. That's all you're hearing. The problem, though, with stripping, especially these 4.5, what are these? I can't remember. 4.5 or 4.8 millimeter security screws like this. The problem really is when you choose to use, and this isn't, hold on, let me fix this. It's kind of my fault. Let me bring this down just a bit here. Bring it down to my level, bitches. Okay, there we go. The problem is, of course, I can sort of talk about this for a moment. You have good quality security bit drivers and you have bad quality security bit drivers. So what happens when you have these security bits like this, if I can just get this to zoom, that's a pretty good zoom, is that when you're using a good security bit, it bites nicely. It's machined nicely, therefore it bites nicely, and it turns this screw beautifully. The problem is when you have cheaper, especially Chinese stamped, when I mean Chinese stamped, it's usually just Chinese metal that's cheaply stamped to this pattern for the security bit. When you use those, they have a real tendency to slip and not bite properly, and they can round off. Let's see how deep, I wonder how deep I can go. That's what she said. They have a tendency, that's a pretty good shot. They have a tendency to round off these little indentations. So I would encourage you, if you intend to do anything in volume like I do not cheap out and buy a crappy set of security bits. So as long as you're using a security bit that's very well designed, much like these older stamped, see if I can bring this into frame, Video Game Museum security drivers here. These are great. There's a 4.5 millimeter, and there's also, they offer a, well, let's see here. They offer, here we go. Nope. They offer a penis pump. No, of course not. Well, anyways, they have, oh, here we go. I think this is one. Yeah, so they have the, no, that's not one. Anyways, they have a nice 3.7 millimeter version for video game cartridges. Let me see, just give me a second here. Oh, okay, here we go. Now see, this one's relatively new because it still has the coating and the finish. You can tell which ones I use a lot, like this is also a VGM, but if you look, the coating is just gone. But VGM, great brand. Let me move this over here so I can pay attention to the chats. Sorry about that, guys. Okay, but anyways, that's a little bit about security bits. Let's put this baby back together. What do you say? Ooh, I got skills. Okay. And the customer's just going to have to pay shipping plus my handling fee, unfortunately, because this system's just not compatible. Okay, I gotta put 2 more in tonight. Ooh. Okay. Okay, that's it. I'm gonna put this back and put this in its box where it goes. Put this back on the shelf of truth, justice, and the American way. Let's see. I looked him up. I didn't look him up. Let's look up this guy. Let's see what kind of system he has. Okay, guys, give me just a second. Now, would you guys like to see? Would you like to see an NES RGB installation today? It's up to you. Or we can just sit here and talk, and I can answer questions. It's whatever you'd like. I'm willing to do something fun. All right, let me just give me a moment here so I can look. Okay, let's see. Okay, sorry. Let's see. Let's see, which one do I want to do? That's the question. I think we'll do this guy. I think I'm going to do him. Sorry guys, I'm just going to do this off camera. I don't like to reveal labels and addresses or any personal identifying data of my customers. 5907. Okay. Let me just sort of start working this stuff out. Here we go. Let's get the materials ready. God, Jesus! Okay. Blinking light for the win. Of course, the NES right here. Good Lord, this thing's seen some better days, huh? Sort of make an adjustment here. That's pretty good. Okay. All right. What do I need? I need to make sure, hold on guys, I need to make sure I have a few parts here. Okay. 1 second. I think I've got one over here. I do. Okay, we'll be using a neon green. I love this color. You know what's interesting? A lot of my customers love, they love the gray snap-in multi-out that I've been sort of testing with Greg Collins, because I have a part that's going to be directly compatible with Greg's snap-in multi-out. That's going to be really good. But I've been testing this, and a lot of people love this neon green. I love it too. I think it looks really cool. Anyways, we'll be putting that in, and I have a cut guide here. Okay. I'm just getting out some tools that we're going to need. I need a file. Okay, and I need my Dremel right here. Let's see, now the first thing that I'm going to do, sort of off camera, is I'm just going to put a game in this. I'm going to test this out. Real quick. Sorry guys, I do have to do this off camera, unfortunately. Let's see, okay, here we go. 1, 2, 3, put it in me. I wrote that, by the way. Okay. Let me just test this system to make sure it works. You always need to do a test. People are like, do you test systems before you do the work? You have to. You have to. You guys have no idea how many people out there will send you a broken system. And disturbingly enough, knowing that it's broken. Knowing. You know? Very weird. Very weird. Give me just a second here. Let me just test this out here. Oh. Yeah, I'll set all this up so that this works a little better in the future. Okay, let me open up a capture device. Okay. VLC. Make sure this is going to work, for God's sakes. Well, you know what? Actually, give me just... Hold on. I just whipped my goddamn... Hold on, guys. I messed up. Let me see. Let me do this a little differently. I want to jam it in the hole over here. Forget I said anything. Just go on about your days. Now, okay, let me put it in there. I want to put it in you tonight, too. Okay, so here we go. I want to go... I think I already have a... Let's see. I think I already... Oh, thank you for subscribing, Hoth91. I think I have a... Are you guys still with me? Are you guys still here? I hope everyone's still here. Good. Thank you. Sorry. Sorry about that, guys. I don't have that set up. Thank you for the follow. Did you guys see any of that? Okay. Okay, that's all you see. That's all you see. I'm already in trouble. I'm already in trouble. I can feel it. Thank you. Thank you so much. God bless you. Okay, good. Okay, guys. NES works just fine. We tested it. We tested it with a scaler of some kind. I don't know what it was, but it does 240p, 720p, 960p, and the various 1080p modes with composite support and S-video and scan lines and all sorts of good auto sampling and, you know, whatever, and just fucking amazing. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. Thank you so much, Hothead91, for the follow. Guys, thank you so much. Okay, we've got this NES. Now, the customer specifically has requested the following. He wants a palette switch. He wants the SNES 3D printed multi-out. He wants a new power filter cap, and he wants the upgraded expansion audio. Wants the 10 NES chip bypassed, and he also wants no firmware upgrades. Okay, so no palette upgrade here. Okay. All right, thank you for the subscription. All right, we're back. My Geico just clipped that. I know. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Before I get really started here, hold on a second. Hold on, everybody, please. I've got to find something. It's really. I meant to find it the other day. I don't know if I don't know if I'm strong enough to find it. That's the problem. You guys ever feel that way, that you're just not strong enough as a man or a woman to do what must be done, to do what's necessary? Thank you so much. I don't see what's going on, but I thank you. Ha 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 ha! Thank you. Okay. Okay, so at any rate, thank you guys. Thank you for the follow. Thank you for the subscription, Jamie. All right. Let's just get started, shall we? Damn it. Let me change out some hardware here. Hey, Maj, easy with the hardware. Thank you so much for the follow. I'm back, bitches. Somebody clip this. Somebody clip this. Ready? I'm back, bitches. Thank you. Yep, thank you so much, guys. And boy, do we have a lot of X stations and PS1 digitals to stream. A lot of fun stuff getting ready to happen with those. A lot of neat stuff. Thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for your amusing and educational videos. Keep up the good work. Thank you for your support, and you keep up watching. Hey, thank you so much. About to get on a plane, just want to show some support. I've learned so much from you, and I've been doing a lot of mods myself lately. Keep it up. Hey, Tender Pickle, you keep it up too. Thank you so much for your support. God bless you and your family. Okay. Okay. Let's get down to it. Let's do it, bitches. I don't know. You know, I'm trying to think of new catchphrases because I feel like, and look, there's already a screw missing. How about that right there? I didn't take it out. Always got to be careful. Thank you for following. I feel like I've got to come up with some new catchphrases because it seems like all the other modders, and I'm not trying to be a dick, but it seems like they're all like using my catchphrases. I hear people say tight holes, let's do it to it, I will do you. Come on, make up your own shit. I know you're doing that because you've got a, you've got a business and you want to sort of copy everything that I do because I'm somewhat successful, but make up your own stuff. Don't do that. I mean, God, it's just, I don't know why. It used to not annoy me, but for some reason now, it's just bothering the hell out of me. You know? Anywho. So I'm thinking of, the reason I say that is because I am thinking of making up some new things, but then I'm like, well, if you do that, people are just going to, they're just going to use that too. So does it really make any difference? I guess it doesn't. Who knows? Okay, let's just clean that out. Let's clean that power out. That's what we're doing. When you see me cycle the power button like that, we're de-energizing that large power filter capacitor, which I forgot we're replacing that, so let me grab one. Let's see, that's front loader. No, that's top loader. I need front loader. Here we have it. Nope, not quite. Well, son of a bitch whore. Oh, here they are. I have these really nice, beautiful Nishikon capacitors. Okay, let's see what we got here. Hold on just a second, guys. Give me just a second. Okwa Tinjinwan, Aaron Walsh, thank you. Kwamsa Lajiwa, Aaron. Be sure to get your symbols. Okay, here we have it. I use Panasonic capacitors. They're fantastic. Got our power cap right here. And let's see. I do not do Atari Lynx screen replacements because I think the Atari Lynx is a piece of shit, just as I think the 3DO and the Jaguar are pieces of shit. Sorry. I just don't like consoles. I don't work on consoles that I don't personally enjoy. If I did, this wouldn't be a labor of love and I wouldn't last very long. The Sunny Machine, thank you for your follow and God bless America. You know, but just listen, everyone, you know, be sure to get your symbols. You understand. Okay, give me a second, guys. I'm trying to figure out how to do this. Like, you know, like a person would. Okay, let's get it. Now, the first thing that we're going to do here is we're going to talk about PP removal, because as always, let me bring this down just a bit. Actually, let me get up here and adjust this a little more than I have been. PP removal is always something that's plagued people for this modification because, you know, some through-hole stuff isn't so straightforward, right? So let me just bring this down so I can get a good angle on this. On my cock. I mean, no, that's not what I'm talking about. Do not put words into my mouth, please. Thank you very much. Okay. Now, PPU removal. It's really not that big of a deal. Here's the PPU right here. Okay. Now, what we're going to be doing is we're going to do some pre-removal steps that will make removing this from these plated through holes easy and way to go. Way to go, everybody. We're doing it. We're going to do it to it. So let's just flip this thing over. There's the PPU, okay? Very simple. I'll flip it over. And obviously I need to turn on my soldering irons here. I need to preheat that solder sucker because I like to suck the juices right out your mom's nipples. Okay, so here we have it. PPU. I'm going to flip this over. This little outline right here, okay, this is our PPU. Right here. This is our PPU. Now I want to take some fresh solder right here in real time. In real time. What the hell's wrong with me? Okay, how about this? That's a pretty good shot. Now we're going to take some solder and we're just going to work some fresh solder in here. With my K-Series knife edge tip, this is what I'll be using right here. Now I'm going to actually take and clean this off. I want to get all the residual juices off, so I'll show you guys how I do this. I take my tip cleaner and I just come right in here, work it against the brass, work it against the brasses. Brasso my asso. Ooh. But here we have it. Look at our tip. Nice and clean, good finish on it. Perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load my tip up just like this with just some solder juices like that, okay? Now there's a few reasons why we're using this and why we're going to be doing this. First of all, we're going to introduce fresh solder into all of these joints. Now the main purpose for this is that it's going to not only remove the oxidation that are on these joints after being soldered for 30 years, but it's also going to mix chemistries. Now what we're really trying to achieve here is just a lower melting temperature. So if we dilute the solder that's in the board with a chemistry compatible, and that's very important, solder that we can use for general rework, which I like to use rosin Kester 6040 10, we're going to lower that melting temperature. And what that means is that our instruments, mainly our Hakko 808, doesn't have to work so goddamn hard to evacuate these plated through holes. Okay, so here I'm going to I'm just going to go down the line, and I'm letting the heat tell me. I know that I don't have enough heat on these joints when this happens, when we bridge out, okay? But I do know if I heat, and if I'm moving, don't mind that blob there, it's superficial, but if I'm moving and I'm not having a solder bridge form, I have just the right amount of heat, because we are wetting all of these thoroughly with capillary action. And if you do make a bridge like this, like you see right here, just go back. Just go back. Uh-oh, hold on a second. There we go, sorry. But just go back, like you're working. You've got a bridge, just go back. I'm not putting any more solder onto these joints. You're seeing what I'm doing. And you don't have to do it this much, obviously, but I'm just trying to illustrate and perfectly convey this practice so that you can follow along. And look at that, no excess. No crazy amount of solder to be found there. Okay? Very easy. Now, as far as this little piece right here that you see, it's nothing. It's just superficial. That's why we have a solder resist on the board. Okay, so we have one side done. And you know what I need to do? Hold on a second. I think, let me see, is this my... I think it's upside down. I think I need to come in here. Just give me a second. God damn it. Let me fix this, guys. I'm sorry. The camera is actually upside down, so let me flip horizontally, and then let me do a transform and flip this vertically. Okay, now I think we're in good shape. Yep, there we go. I think we're okay now. Let me see. Did I screw that up? Let me put something. I think I messed it up. Did I mess it up? No, I didn't mess it up. No, I didn't. Okay, actually I fixed it. There we go. My irons are currently set to 330 and 350 degrees. Now the reason I'm using those temperatures is because I know how to work fast, and I'm not going to burn anything up because I'm not going to linger any longer than I absolutely have to. I would recommend a novice or someone that's just has a sort of a shallow introduction into soldering, work with anything between 300 and 320 degrees. That's a good starting point. But once you get your skills down pat, and you develop some muscle memory, and you habituate a lot of the physical rigors of soldering, you can really change your temperatures to really whatever you want to change them to. Which solder suction station do you use? I like to use a Hakko 808. Of course, I use all sorts of things. Now look, see the bulb of solder? I'm not adding any more. I'm using what I have, and I'm working it thoroughly into these joints by the process of capillary action. That's what soldering is all about. It's about manipulating the surface tension of these metals, and that's exactly what we're doing. So I'm going to do this for just another second. I'm going to make one more pass all the way down. No bridges. That means my heat is perfect. Okay, and then I'm going to come right back up, nice and easy. Nice and easy. And lift, and you're all done. That's all it takes. All right, that's it. Beautifully done. Now what I'm going to do is we're going to take our Hakko 808. It's been brought up to temperature, and I'm pretty sure I cleaned that thing not too long ago. But I'm going to zoom right in here. Let's keep zooming, keep zooming, keep zooming, keep zooming, keep zooming. That's a pretty good shot. Okay. Okay, guys. Here we go. Thank you, Flim Pit, for the follow. I'm muted? You can't hear me. You really can't hear me? Are you saying that? Are you serious? Okay, then shut the hell up. God damn. Jesus. Who the fuck is that guy? Okay. So let's start right here in this corner. If I can find myself right here. Okay, here we go. Right here. Now, is that zoomed in enough? Do you want me to bring that in a little tighter? Do you want me to come out a little bit? I'll do one joint and you can tell me. Okay, should I come out a little bit or is that okay? Too zoomed in, too zoomed out, or are you fine with this angle and this zoom juices? Looks good to you? Okay, fine. Okay, so let's just go on down the line. Now, the rule here is to apply. Well, let me see if I can change the angle a little bit. This is pretty good. Okay. That's much better. Okay, that's actually much, much better. So, you're going to apply your apparatus, put your nozzle in. You don't push in. You let the gravity and the weight of the tool fall. Okay? Weight of the tool falls, the solder goes molten. Do 3 swivels, and then pull while you swivel. Swivel and pull. And then release. Goes molten, swivel 3 times, pull, and swivel. That's how you get, whoa. I went off base, guys, I'm sorry. Where's my goddamn, I can't see shit. Oh, here we are, sorry. There we have it, okay. Swivel, pull. Swivel, pull. It's important that you swivel, because if you don't swivel, you run the chance of leaving just a little residual solder that attaches one of the sides of the pin to the inner plated through hole, and you're not going to get a clean pull. So swivel in all directions. That's why you do it in a circular motion. Thank you for the subscription, Bahadir. God bless you and your family. Now let me show you something. Right here, we're getting into the PPU EXT pins, and these are attached to ground plane. Now you can see that these are nice and cleared, but these 2 right here are not. Now what we're going to have to do is a little trick. I'm going to put this down. Oh, my nose is itching, sorry. My nose. Now, right in here, you can see very clearly. Let me put this down so I can get some light on this. Okay, very clearly, obvious as obvious can be. This joint here didn't clear thoroughly. You guys can see that, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to reapply some solder so that we thoroughly wet the plated through hole within, just like that. I don't care if it's bulbous like that, that's fine. Now here's the trick to clearing those. We need to create a heat bridge. And to create a heat bridge, we're going to use excess solder. So what I'm going to do is, we already have quite a bit of solder here, but I'm going to affix my tool right on top, and I'm going to hold my tool at a 45-degree angle. Well, let's see, son of a bitch. I'm going to hold my tool at a 45-degree angle, as you guys can see right here. Now what I'm going to do with my other hand is I'm going to introduce fresh solder, just like this, into the nozzle, into the nozzle, into the nozzle. Great. I want to count to 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Perfectly cleared. I got to go back and do this one, but that's the trick. That's the secret. XS solder. Heat bridge, and a few more seconds of time. There you go. Welcome to America. Let's see, where am I? Right here. I got just a few more of those. Just adding my solder just like that. Okay, close it up. Count to 5. 1, shit, 2. I hate it when that happens. 3, 4, and release. Nice and easy. now what you can do, so we've got this whole line done, and I think we need to go back. Obviously, we need to redo this one right here, I'm pretty sure. And if you're not totally sure, if you've thoroughly cleared a joint, hold it up to a light source. If you hold it up to a light source and you see that there is no light coming out of one of your vias, it means you need to go back, and that's exactly what we're going to do here. So I'm going to put my finger right there so I can see where I'm at. You can clearly see there is still solder within that plated through hole. I'm going to come right in here, just like this with this. 1, 2, 3. Just make a small joint. Okay. Hold our nozzle at a 45-degree angle and just sneak solder underneath. Close it up like that, like I've shown you in the past. Okay, there's my tip. That's totally not in focus. Sorry guys, that totally didn't work the way I wanted it to, but you get the idea. All right, so 1, 2, 3, put it in my butthole. All right, here we go. Let's see. What's the best way of doing this? I would say holding it this way. Here we go. Okay, that's actually just fine. So we're going to take my tool right in here. If you do these prep steps that we're going over, you'll never pull a via. You'll never pull a trace. You'll get the cleanest of clean pulls. Thank you for the follow there, little budgie. And you won't have to worry about any of that repair after the fact. Thank you, flying cows. So it's important. It's absolutely imperative that you do the steps. No? Especially if you're doing these for customers. Now, you don't want to mar up and mangle somebody's NES if you don't have to, even if it means you got to spend an additional 5 or 10 minutes doing some preliminary prep work. I mean, it's worth it. It's worth it. If you care about the quality of your work and you care about, you know, your customer satisfaction in terms of your quality, go for it. Okay, and one more. Now you can see this is attached to a big polygonic ground fill. Give it about 4 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Just want to heat soak. And 4. Just like that. Now, I'm going to zoom out. Just like that. Now our PPU, as far as I'm concerned, is totally desoldered. How do you remove it? Sometimes they get a little stuck. Sometimes they're a little sticky and they're a little tacky. We'll just turn it upside down like this. Okay, here's our PPU, right? Now just take your fingers. I just want you to rock back and forth. See, it won't come out, right? Sometimes it's like, God damn it, I'm trying. You can see me pinching. I'm trying to pull it out, but it's stuck. Just very gently, don't flex the board, very gently, just rotate left and right the chip. Rotate left and right. Okay? Just articulate a little bit and watch this. If we do that, we're just gentle, and we do that. 2 fingers. Every time. Every time. There we have it. PPU's removed, everything's in good shape. Okay, we're in good order here. No problems. Now, God, I'm horny. I really am. For men and for women. Okay. You know what? I'm having trouble following this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring this over here. No, I can't do that. I'll bring it over here. Okay, sorry guys. I was having trouble following the chat. Sorry about that. Oh, God. Okay, so the PPU's removed. What other prep work is there? Well, of course, we need to take... I'll do it like a real man. We need to remove the, right here, the large power filter capacitor. Doesn't Doesn't get any easier than this right here. Customer wants a brand new one, and it's something I highly encourage you to do. It's cheap, and it's easy, and it's very, 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 very important. Okay, very easy. There's a new power filter capacitor. Sort of pronate your legs out a little bit, like so. And we're just going to come right in here. Thank you so much, Chan Lee. Okay. Nice and easy. Apply your tip and apply your solder to the other side, like so. Watch this. And watch it just fill in like factory. Sweet soldering butter juices. I can't get enough of it. Okay, over here, same deal. Sweet, sensual T1000 juices. It's really that simple. Just cut these leads off. Just like that. Beautifully done. Okay, we're ready to put the plate back on. Okay. Really, as far as the NES mainboard goes, that's it. I mean, as far as prep work goes, if you can remove the PPU, the battle's pretty much gosh damned over. Now, let's see. I need to do a few more things. Thank you, Spunk and DK. You know what? Let's go ahead. I've talked about this before. Let's go ahead and let's remove the no, let's add the palette switch. How many of you guys want to see me do my spin on the palette switch, and you'd like me to explain how I do that? Who wants to see that? I want to know. Who wants to see it? Okay. I need a drill and I need a priest. Okay, so I like to put the palette switch out of sight and out of mind. That basically means, oh God, come on, Daddy, don't do it to me. Don't do it to me unless you have the money. That's pretty good. Okay, I like to put the palette switch in an area, like I said, that's out of sight and out of mind. Thank you, Spider Capillary. So what I like to do is I like to put it within the cartridge tray. Not within the tray, but within the cartridge throat. And I like to designate a spot right here as palette switch Sexyland. Okay? This is where it's going to go. Now, what I like to do is I just flip this over. I know I want it right here. If we flip this over, if we look right in here, there's already a little circle that's almost exactly where we need to put this thing. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to take a small drill bit. Thank you, by the way, for the follow. I'm going to take a small drill bit. I'm just going to sort of put it slightly to the left, slightly to the left. How can I show this? Can I show this on cam? I think I could. So I'm going to hold it just like this. And I'm going to bring my drill bit in just like, let's see, right about in there. Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, slightly to the left. Okay, now if you look, my hole is not perfectly centered. It's slightly to the left, offset just a bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the palette switch. I'm going to get it ready, sort of off camera a little bit, because we're not done with this. Okay. I need just a moment. Perfect. Okay, now I'm going to use my threaded 3mm bit, which is this right here. See the threads? It's going to thread this for me. Makes it very clean. Okay, so here we go. beautiful and clean, so nice. Now let's see if that was enough for our palette switch. I think we might have to go up another step. I think I stepped this out. Yeah. Okay, so we've got our hole. Well, shit. We've got our hole almost ready to go here. We just have one more little graduation we need to make. Let me see, where is it? Where is it? Oh, here it is. Okay. I want to up the ante just a bit here. Beautifully done. Oh, thank you so much for cheering for me. Okay. Let me just do something here. Let me just sort of clean this out from the top and bottom. Shake it out there. Beautiful. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my... Now watch this. This is where the beauty comes in. I'm going to take my palette switch, and look, it's threaded. See how this is threaded? It's threaded and it's driving itself. Ooh, it's tight, okay? So this is threaded, and I've cleaned those threads here by running the palette switch through. Great. I know that's ready to go. Here's our palette switch. I'm going to put my lock washer into position like so. Okay, just like that. Lock washer's in. This is where it gets a little tricky. Thank you so much for cheering. This is where sort of like the clever part of this really comes into play. So I'm going to take my palette switch, and I might need 3 hands to do this, but I'm just going to get it started, okay? Actually, hold on just a second. Let me, there we go. Okay, I want to get the palette switch started. Like this. Just get it started. That's all you got to do. Okay? I don't have to hold on to the palette switch. Now what I'm going to do is the way I've positioned this. The way this is positioned. It's a definitely a level of precision, but what we have to do is take a pair of tweezers, and I just need to hold this nut into place as I screw this in, because the side of the plastic is going to basically act like a wrench. So I don't have to sit here and worry about driving this nut in. It's really going to be sort of self-driving. Now if you can see I pretty much have that pretty much where I want it. I'm just going to start driving the palette switch up through, okay? Hold on just a second, guys. Let me sort of look at this off camera for just a second. I don't think I can do this while with the camera sort of in my way. It's really hard to see this with the camera sort of, you know, getting in the way. Give me just a second. There we go. Okay. Let me get it started, and then I'll show you guys. I've done this 1,000 times on cam. It's just sometimes it's a little hard. That's what she said. There we go. Okay, so look. Sorry about that. Had to come off camera to do this, but there's our washer. There's our nut on the top, and all we have to do you see? I'm using the side of the plastic as a fulcrum, or as a vise, really. Actually, as a vise. Thank you for the subscription, the teacher. I'm using it as a vise. Therefore, all I have to do is rotate. I don't have to hold on to this nut and spin it up. All I have to do is just turn. Oh, it's getting tight. It's getting tight. It's getting tight. See? Look. All I have to do is turn. Nice and tight. And there it is. There is your palette switch. Just like that. How about that? How about that? Pretty neat, huh? Pretty cool, huh? But that's that. So what I'm going to do now is I'm just going to trim off the bits of this, just a bit. Okay, let's zoom in here. I'm just going to go ahead and prep this palette switch. Is there a good angle of this at all? No? Okay, well maybe. No, I can't hold it like that. That sucks. It'd be kind of cool if I could, but I can't. So, anywho, I'm going to zoom in on this palette switch. Okay, take some solder and prep this up. Okay. Just like that. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take a 3-conductor run. Come over here to the box of conductors. It's going to be quite long, like my Johnson. Okay. And I need my wire strippers. Okay, there we go. Just use our wire strippers right here. Okay, we've got a 3-conductor run here. I'm just going to take my wire strippers and just strip a bit off. Now, where is my goddamn flex juices? Put the flex juices in there like that. Okay, here we go. I want to tin these up. Now watch me. Put a little bead of solder on your iron there, just like so. 1. People ask me all the time about pre-tinning, so I'm just going to show it again. That's 1 conductor, and we'll just do all these like so, like so. Okay, I'm going to clean off that bulb. You get bridges? No problem. Hold your iron parallel to the work and just sweep. That's it. Clean your tip really well and sweep. That's it. That's all there is to that. We're pre-tinned. Are you going to focus? See? Pre-tinned, ready to go. Here we go. I'm going to take my cutters here. I'm just going to separate these. Just going to separate them so that they can move. Okay, that's all I needed. Now I'm going to come right in here and I'm going to do another dipping. I'm going to flex these up quite nicely. So, you know, we've once again, we've got a little flux on them. Now you're not going to be able to see this too well, but I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to come right in here. Perfect. Doesn't get much cleaner than that, ladies and gentlemen. That's pretty much it. Okay, pallet switch is prepped, installed, wired. We can put that to the side. Let's see. I guess we could go ahead and we could wire our multi-out. Now I'm not going to be using the QSB stuff that I designed because I'm waiting for some more stuff to come in, but it'll be available pretty soon. Alright. Let's see. Damn it! Hold on, I gotta check something here. Okay. There we go. Okay, sorry about that. Now, let's go ahead and wire this up. That's going to be 9 conductors, so let me just rip off 9 conductors here. Maybe it's 8 conductors. Okay, there we go. And I don't have my helping hands here, that kind of sucks too, but whatever. I'm going to start by breaking all these up. Okay, so now our strands are all broken up here and we can manipulate them individually. We can work with them individually. And I need something to kind of hold this into place. So what I'm going to do, let me think, what can I use today? So I'm waiting for some equipment to come in, actually. Let's see. You know what? You know what I want to do? I'm going to turn this drill on its side and sort of use that. No, I just won't use anything. I'll be a real man. Okay, we're going to zoom in here nice and tight. Flip this around. I'm just going to wire this thing up. Now, I'm not going to talk too much about this because, quite frankly, I'm not going to be doing it this way anymore. I've moved on to better things. All right, so let's just go ahead and get started with my body. I need my liquid juices here, okay. Now, audio is bridged. Perfect. This is why I need something to hold this. I think if I put it like this, it'll make it a little easier. Do it this way. Let's see, what can I use to hold this? I guess I could use this drill. Because my helping hands broke the other day, and I'm waiting for a new set to come in. Okay, so let's just jizz this up with some no clean flux. Let's put an ample amount of solder here on my knife tip, because that's what I'll use today. Let's line up our sight and our part, and let's just work it in. Just like that. Okay? Okay. Tuned up, tinned up, ready to go. Put a little flux on there. This is a contacting technique where we just flux it up and we make contact. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay, yellow is going to be our ground. Cut that down. Like so. And we'll tin it up, like so. I don't care about that excess, that's perfectly fine. The more the merrier. Okay, let's see, put a little juices on here. I like to put the juices all over my face. Yeah, guys, I'm sorry I really can't pay attention to chat right now because I can't answer all your questions all the time. I actually have to work. Sorry. Fucking deal with it, bitch. Fucking bitch. Okay, so really, let's get back to work here. Okay, so here we have it. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. Nice bulbous joint. Okay, it's gonna be tight. You know what? I live for the tightness. Beautiful, look at that. Gorgeous. Okay, let's see, we've got blue left, or a blue conductor, and then we flip this over, we flip it upside down, and we do all the remaining conductors and connections on the underside. That's the trick to this. I hate doing this. I will never be doing this again. Thank God. Ugh. It's okay if you only do 1 or 2 once in a while, but I do 10 or 11 NES RGB installs a week. And my goodness, there's a better way. A cleaner way. Both, you know, physically and electrically speaking. Okay, nice and easy. Put it in the hole. Just like that. Perfect. Beautiful. Beautiful. Okay, great. That's all the top layer stuff. We're ready to flip this baby around. We'll clean up some of these solder joints. We've got a little excess here, but that's okay. And we'll start cleaning up and handling the bottom. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sort of rip these back, just pulling them back so we can move them. Thank you so much, the teacher. Voltar, you're the real teacher. Thanks for us. No, thank you. Thank you so much. Let's clean that little ground up while we're down here before we really get going. Just like that. Beautiful. Okay. So just separating these out a bit so we can work with them a little more easily. Okay, there we go. All right. What do I do with my cutters? Oh, those aren't my good cutters. These are my dull cutters, but that's okay. I don't have to be super duper sharp for this. Thank you so much for the follow, Mon. It's been a long time since we've done this, guys, huh? How about it? Okay, I've just got that tacked in for now. I'm going to come in here and introduce some solder to my iron. Again, this is a contacting technique. We're going to make contact, just like that. Beautifully done. Okay. Gray's going to live right in there. See that stranded conductor? We're going to tin that up. Let's see. Here we go. We're just going to put it in a hole. There you go. Beautiful. Look at that. Hook it in. Just like that. Sweet, sexy love juices. I'm going to clean that up a little bit if I can with my finger, just like so. Oh yeah, much nicer. Uh-oh. Looks like I accidentally bridged that across and filled that via. Fortunately, I have magical powers that allow me to fix that. Okay. Thank you for the cheer. And guys, I'm sorry, I'm not going to be answering a lot of questions right now. I'm working. And if I sat here and answered all the questions while trying to do this, I'd be here all goddamn night. So please understand, I appreciate all those questions. But I can't get to them all. Unless it's a super chat. Chat. There we go. Look at that. Beautiful. Thank you for the follow. Okay, guys. Our multi-out is prepared and it's ready to go. Let's put it to the side to side or doggy style. It's your choice. Now we're going to take the case and we're going to get ready to install our multi-out port. So I'm going to use, I have a cutting guide here that the great Greg Collins has created for us to use. After we went back and forth on a good design, which I'm sure will be copied by everybody soon. But really great multi-out, really great 3D printed part. Okay. There. You guys can see this just fine. Pretty good spot. Right there's typically where I like it, because you got to remember, you got a screw boss here. You got to watch out for that. Just like that. 1, 2, 3. Put it in me. Perfect. That's all I needed. That's all I needed. It's that simple. Now what I'm going to do. So we get the Dremel out. Guys, I'm sorry, this is about to get really loud, really fast. Let's do it, bitch! Okay, there's our rough outline. I like to get the rough in first. There we go. Remove all the molten plastic, and I'm just going to come in here. We're just going to shake this up just a bit. Sorry if you can't see this. Flip it around. Beautiful. Okay, now I rough that in first, and then after I rough it in, as you see, this is where I take the file and I put the fine edges on. I'm going to do it. Good. Very good, bitches. Getting there. Getting there. Just needs a little more. Needs a little more straightening up. Okay, let's see what we have real quick. I want it to be a little tighter. I like it to be a little tighter. Because if I can make it tighter, I can make it sexier. There, now see, that's pretty tight. Now see, our port is ready to go in. Let me show you how to do this. Let me zoom out a little bit here. Here's our port. See, it's squared up nicely. Beautifully done. Gorgeous. Now that is not coming out of there. That is super tight. That is what you call a tight hole. All right, let's back it out. There's a few little things left to do. Let me sweep all this stuff up here. All of our melted and molten plastic that we created. Give me just a second here. Sort of get all the nastiness of that debris swept away. So I need to come over here and I need to get a couple of things so we can finish this up. At least the port section. We can finish the port section up. I need a retaining clip. I need a screw, and I need, actually it's more of a, yeah, it's a screw. Okay, here we go. So, here we go. I need, oh daddy, no. I wrote that. All right. Okay. Here we have it. Just got to drive the part in there like so. Oh, sorry about that, guys. I'm a little turned on right now. Okay, here's our NES. There's our multi-out. Let's just drive it in. Oops. I'm doing this hand action. Little hand relief. Oh, it's so tight. Oh, god damn, it's tight. It's tighter than Bob. We all know Bob's not very tight. Okay, so that's that. Now, the only thing remaining, look how tight that is. I mean, there's absolutely no gap. This is our retaining bracket. Okay, we're gonna put this in the frame so you can see this, and I don't care about those little bits of excess plastic, that's fine. I'm just gonna push this down in there like that. Just sort of push it in there nicely. Ooh, like that. Ooh, like that. And there you have it. There's your multi-out. That is your multi-out. Look how nice that is. Look how clean that is. Very nice. Very nice. I love it. Doesn't get any nicer. Okay, so multi-out's installed. Our multi-out is wired neatly. Palette switch is ready to go. Expansion audio. Now the customer does want expansion audio, so I need to get an expansion audio board and we need to wire that up. Okay, here we go. Okay, just a little proto board here from Osh Park. See if I can drop this down. This is actually viewable. Tiny, 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 tiny little board. Okay. I don't like the way the light is hitting that so much, but I guess we'll just have to deal with it. There we go. Nice and tinned. Let me just assemble this real quick. Okay. Let's see, I need a 47, I think is what I like. Oh, thanks so much for the follow. Here we go. We're just assembling the expansion audio board that's designed specifically for the front loader. Sorry I didn't have any already ready to go. Okay. Look at those welds. Look how nice. Now we just got to do the opposite side, so I'm going to just flood the fuck out of the flux. Okay, just come in here. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now we're nice and soldered and we're ready to go. Ready to rock. Let me just touch this up one more time. Okay, there we go. Sorry guys. Now, we'll back this out. We'll first install the expansion audio board. Now that lives between pins 2 and 9. Just like so. That's the expansion audio board. It installs just like that. Not a big deal. Not a big deal at all. Just come in here and solder it into position. Just like that. Beautiful. And we'll go ahead and we'll just rip off a single conductor because we need that to patch in the expansion audio stuff. Okay, let's see. Okay. Okay, mate. There we go. Let's see, I need this. Thank you for the follow, Noe. You know, I always lose my strippers, but here they are. Just like that. It's that easy. Okay, we'll put that to the side. We need to flip this over now because we have to do audio for the updated NES-RGB audio. We'll be using that. So we'll grab that audio from pins 1 and 2 of the CPU. Okay, just like that. Oh, there it is. I'm like, where'd it go? Where'd it go, Daddy? Okay. Sort of tin this up off camera a bit. Okay. Here we go. Sorry if this is off out of frame a little bit, guys, if I'm blocking the shot. Okay. There we go. It's that easy. That's all it is. Very simple. Okay? Audio is ready to go. Now we're ready to actually begin installing the NES RGB board. So where do I have that situated? Let me put that down there, make some room on my desk. Okay, PPU's here. I know I took it out. Did I not take it out? I'm pretty sure I took it out. Oh, let me get up. Oh, here it is. Never mind. Okay. We're in good shape. Okay, very good. The only question is, where did I... Okay, there we go. Zoom out a bit. And let's start installing the NES RGB kit, because guess what? Pretty much done. Well, we're almost done. Okay. Now, I hard fix these. I do not use sockets, because these sockets, these machine sockets, just aren't very good. Perfect. Perfect. Excellent. Pop that socket out and grab the PPU. PPU's in position. Thank you for the follow. Beautiful. Okay. Let's do the side. God damn it. Okay, there we go. Now I got my bead. I'm just going to go up the line. Up the line, down the line, up the line, down the line. Just like that. All set and ready to go. Now what you can do, if you'd like, if you don't like that flux look, which, you know, understandably, some people might not, doesn't hurt anything to leave it there, but if you want to get rid of it, a little IPA to cut through it, and just take your brush. Super clean joints. Quite nice looking. Okay. Okay, what I'm going to do is just install the... Whoop, uh-oh, we have a bent pin. There we go. Still a little bent. Thank you very much. Thank you. Ooh. Okay, now we're just going to situate the NES RGB kit into position just like that. Now I'm going to do a few little things before we really solder it in there. Thank you for the subscription, Raphael. Thank you. I want to go ahead and pre-cut, measure and pre-cut this for the NES not the expansion, but the audio output, like so. Let's sort of pre-tin this and get this ready. Thank you for the donation through Super Chat. Where did you buy your flux? My flux can be found on my Amazon store page. Just type in Amazon store space Voltar and look in soldering equipment, and you'll find the exact flux that I use. Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, perfect. Okay, we're ready to situate the NES RGB kit and to install it into place. There we go. Okay, just had to lock it in there. Hold on just a second, guys. Sorry if that gets a little loud in here. There we go. Just soldering. We're just soldering the NES RGBs DIP package footprint basically into position here on the NES main board. Take your time, drag it down, come to the end, finish it off just like that, clean your tip, and reset and do the other side. Okay, just like that. And we're in good shape. Okay. The thing really left here is to connect our expansion audio. Like so. Okay. Which interesting, I mean, if you wanted to, watch this. That would be completely and totally acceptable. Totally acceptable. Because that's the circuit. That's exactly the way it's supposed to work. Bet you didn't know that. Okay. Actually, sometimes, you know, I even recommend, thank you for the subscription, there are times where this via is really flaky, and you should probably, if you have trouble with expansion audio, just go ahead and bridge your conductor to this common node right here, which is basically in between these resistors. This is the common node before the audio is mixed in. So that's pretty ideal to do. Okay. That's the whole kit other than wiring it up. Let's do that now. Oh, well, we can go ahead and set our palette to fixed. Okay. It's pretty good. Okay. Let me separate all these out. Okie dokie. Ready to rock and roll. Red is audio. Let me turn it sideways. That might make it a little easier. Hey, will there be any love for us international folks? Yes, very soon, and thank you for the super chat. I will be offering services to people across the water. Okay. Sorry guys, this was not a good joint and this was not a good angle because it's really hard for me to work like this. Let me see if I can just fix this up real quick. That's better. Okay, I can deal with that. Let's see what's next on the agenda here. Orange is 5 volts. Let me zoom out a little bit actually. You don't need to see it super uptight. I'm in frame, good. Perfect. Let's see what's next on the agenda here. Yellow is ground. I like to make these first 3 connections pretty taut. And then the rest generally have a little more slack in them. I just want these to be relatively strong in case someone tries to rip this out without paying mind to these connections. Just sort of tack it in there real quick. Now I can hold it. Just like that. Beautiful ground. Okay, let's keep moving, boys and girls. Thank you so much. Excited to get my anything modded. You know, getting in service from this. Best in the business. Well, thank you, Roxy Catboy. I appreciate that. I appreciate your kind words. Okay, green is blue. Wait a minute. Yep, green is blue. Beautiful. Okay. Blue is green. Thank you for the subscription. God bless you, and thank you for the follow. Beautiful. Let's see, now we reset and we start doing the underside. Okay, purple is composite video. Very nice. Okay, let's see what we have. Gray is composite sink. And white is red. Okay. Thank you for the follow, Retro Weekender. Okay, here we go. Beautifully done. And one more conductor here, and that's for composite sink. Beautifully done. Those are all of our conductors. Pretty damn clean, if I do say so myself. Now, let's go ahead and test this system if we can. Also, you know what? Yeah, we'll test it. We'll test it. Okay, give me just 1 second here. Try to temporarily put this back into position. And also, before I really get into that, I'm going to show you guys something. That's good, that's good, that's good. Okay, now look, let's just take a quick look at something here. Notice my wire path. Notice how short this is. You don't have to have a super long transmission line. This is really simple, and it's all consolidated. There's not a bunch of rat's nest going on here. Everything has a precise place and purpose. So when you go to take this out, you don't have to really worry about everything falling out on you. I mean, it's all very consolidated. So if you're doing mod work for yourself or for other people, try to sort of follow in my example here. Everything is consolidated and is pretty concise in terms of what it is and where it's supposed to be. I always like to talk about that when I can. Because I just realized I actually have somewhere I'm supposed to be. So let's test this system and make sure it's good. I'll wire up the palette switch later, and then we're going to call it done on this. But let's test it. Let's test expansion audio. Let's test all of the good stuff. Let's see. I need a SCART cable. SCART cable. Ooh. Hold on just a second. Okay. Hold on just a second here. Okay. Let's get this going. Now, let's see if I can make this work properly. If I go to Lab Game Test. Okay, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm not that good at this stuff. At this capturing stuff. Okay, give me just a second. Sorry, guys. I had to put some douchebags in timeout. Okay. Okay, so that's in position, that's in position. Let me get a game. Well, let's start with something simple. Let's start with little Nemo. Okay, that's working, that's working. Okay, and that should work just fine. Okay, let's see. Let me turn that off and on. Okay, there we go. There we have it. Okay, are you with me? There we go. Great. Let's flip this over to 1. And that should kick over. Okay. Let me just make sure I flip the switch here. Okay, yep. We're in good shape. Okay, there we have it. Now, where is my controller? What is going on in chat? Okay. There we go. There we go. That should be in good order. Let's see. Let me see. I think my capture device is crapping out on me. Actually, I think it's just... I had to change my whole video chain. And therefore, I think... I've not messed with this in a while. See, now it's frozen again. My video chain is. It really pisses me off to no end. Now my capture card's bugging out on me. Let me make sure I have this. Let me just look at something. Maybe I messed up a wire. Let me take a look. Ooh, that is... Yep. Yep. That looks good, looks good. Looks good. Looks great. Okay, that looks normal. No problem, no problem. It's my gosh damn capture setup. Okay. Let me try to get out another little card here and try a different way of doing it. Let's try to think outside the box. Let's do it, Daddy. Ooh. Okay. 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 Okay, Daddy, I'm gonna do it. This is so annoying. Oh, no, Daddy. Put it in me tonight. Please. That's what the children wanted. Okay, there we go. Now then. That should be good. Now come over here. Put it in there. Okay, now we've got a screen. Do the Mario! Okay, let's see. I want everyone to see this guy. He's got something very important to show us all. No, god damn it. I don't know what's wrong with the, I don't know what is wrong with the capture stuff, guys. I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to troubleshoot this. It's because I was using the prototype thing, and then the prototype thing kind of... I was messing with some settings. Ugh. Son of a gun. Well, give me just a second here. Let me see if I can't figure something out. Okay. Let me see. No, it's not the capture software. It has nothing to do with that. I mean, it's not the NES. It hasn't anything to do with that because I just tested it off-site and it's working just fine. But I'm just going to look one more time because I can get it to boot on this other piece of software. But for some gosh damn reason, it wants to be a POS elsewhere. Looks perfectly good to me. I don't know, guys. We might just have to call... I might have to investigate this, and we just might have to call it a day. I think sometimes when this... The last time this happened, I had to turn all this crap off and power cycle it. But when I do that, it's over. I've noticed I updated the driver on my Vision DataPath E2S, and when I did that, this card will just show up black screen or gibberish. Sometimes, and I have to power cycle it. I think I need to go back down a revision on the firmware, on the driver for this thing. I hate that. I hate that. Anywho, you know, sorry guys. I wish we could test it further. I really wasn't even prepared to stream today. I was thinking I had another capture card here, but I took all of those out of here. So I took all the shit that I wasn't using out of here. And no, I'm not going to point the camera to the screen. I would have to take the camera off the wall. Anywho, that's that. Okay, guys, I had fun. Thanks for coming by. Thanks for, you know, hanging out. Let's see. What's everyone going to do today? I want to know what's on the agenda for everyone. Okay, great. Well, I'm glad everyone was around to hang out for a little bit. I'm glad we got to do this. I'm horny. You should be horny too. Thanks so much. And I want to bail out. I want to work on... Before we stream again, I'm going to get all of the capture stuff situated so that this doesn't happen again. That was lame. I hope everyone has fun. Take it easy. Until next time, touch me in my naughty places all night long. I mean...